Guys, why does it cost $200 just to go see a fucking doctor on like any given day? If you like have good insurance, shitty insurance, like why is it like I'll give you some recent examples. I like fucked up my toe probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I thought I broke it. I went to the doctor. It was like $500. And
you went to that doctor? Did you get something fixed?
ER, bro, 'cause my fucking
Okay,
toe
ER
was
is what. Yeah, the ER will fuck you.
And then I had to go do some shit in Oregon. I had to get chest x-rays in Oregon, and I had to get this whole pulmonary test done.
Yeah.
My lungs are actually fucked up. Like my lower lobes are like collapsing.
Yeah.
Not collapsing.
You good? Sorry.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I for sure have asthma, and it's for sure super hard to breathe.
Damn. So you're not good.
Dude. Well, I'm here right now, so I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm swimming, so I'm gonna get my
Nice.
cardio the fuck back up.
Nice. Good. Build those lungs up.
Like, I can feel it too. I can feel it. But with this all being said, here's my plan. Here's my controversial plan.
Okay.
Let's decrease the prices of all this medical being afraid. And I heard the best analogy. It was like, yeah, let's make it to where you don't wait 9 years because you're afraid to go get this itty bitty tumor checked out because it's gonna drain your pocketbook, and then next thing you know, 9 years later, it's fucking the size of a fucking newborn baby and you're on your deathbed. Like, let's prevent that from happening by reducing the price of any medical situation, whether it's a checkup, emergency, a question. Let's reduce all those prices by 90% to 95%. Let's not make it free, because it shouldn't be free. Like, I think you should have to go, like, instead of a copay of $50, how about just $5?
Yeah, I mean, copays.
I think that's reasonable, and
super
and
deep
that's
with it.
what, dude. That's why it should not cost that much money to go see a fucking doctor, bro. Are you fucking me right now?
What it is, basically, if you really want to like lower your prices, then what's happening is insurance companies.
No,
it's all about insurance companies, and then it goes to basically they are sponsored, like they sponsor like politicians for like those states and those countries, like the country. But like basically what happens is, I forget the name of it, but there's a book in every single like hospital, every type of company, and that has the pricing for every single like operation, visit, has every like down to your intubation tube, down to an IV bag. Like, it has the price of what it costs, and it varies from hospital to hospital. Basically what happens is, when you go to the hospital, you get an IV, it really only costs like the hospital like $1.50, but they're gonna charge you $200 for an IV. And what it used to be that you would only get charged like maybe $3 because you need to pay the doctor. He got through school, and you need to pay the nurses, you need to pay the janitors, you need to pay taxes, like the hospital pays taxes too. But what happens is these insurance companies that they're paying for these things, they're like, hey, we want our cut. So basically they made deals with hospitals that were there like making all this fake money, like all these fake charges, so that the insurance companies get their half. Because they're like, why aren't we profiting from sending our patient to your hospital? So depending on your insurance, you're allowed to go to certain, like if you have OPOs or some other type of insurance, you're allowed to go PPOs, OPO, you're allowed to go to certain hospitals, certain like groups. I'm very fortunate we have a pretty good one, and like I can go to just about almost like any hospital, like any doctor to see, almost, not all, but basically these insurance companies are like, well, I'm sending you a patient and you're getting their money, like I want you to pay me for that. So then these doctors, these hospitals, they start charging more so that they can give the insurance company money. And which is it's stupid, because now these prices for these things that should be really cheap are now like doubled by like 400%. So like you could cut down costs if it weren't for these insurance companies.
400%, dude. It's like
a lot of them,
5,000%.
Well, a lot of them is you're getting charged $100 when it should be $1. But like that what starts with these is the insurance companies, and it's these politicians that are getting their money from insurance companies by making all these rules. If you can't like say that you can make it down to 95%, like maybe because these doctors still need to make money. I mean, what's the point of going to school for 12 years if you're going to get out and make $60,000 a year? You're going to be in $400,000 debt. Nobody's going to do that. Like, these doctors need to get paid for the work they're doing too.
And I see what you're saying. It's just, I didn't say that. I'm saying the doctors are still making like very good money for doing that very hard work. And I mean everybody on the like chain of command, like, I still think, like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you know how you kind of were just like, dude, like laser, they shouldn't make 60 grand a year, like you can't reduce it by 90%. I'm saying still reduce the prices by 90%, but the tax money that we're paying that's being siphoned out of our paychecks into like
so you're just saying whatever.
I'm saying the taxes that we're paying, dude, they're not going to that. Like they're going illegally somewhere else that we're not seeing. I say we need to I say we need to fix all that shit and make it to where like the doctors are still getting their big bucks, but we're also paying significantly less. I'm saying
that just comes down to dirty government. Which is like fix the. We would all love to fix the government. This two-party system sucks ass. I don't know many people that trust the government or like the government, and that. I mean, these kind of problems come down to that. If that's like how you want to think about it.
Why